Hey, church. We have some exciting news to share with you. For the last 2 years or so, we've been worshiping in our renovated chapel, which after the pandemic, as churches everywhere were dealing with how do we have good in-person worship with a much smaller crowd in person than we are used to, we got into that space hoping that the intimacy of it would allow us to have a vibrant worship time, but that eventually we would grow too large for it. And so we are experiencing that we are in a moment where we need some more space. And so starting September 10th, which is the Sunday after Labor Day, we're going to be worshiping here in our fellowship hall. And this is the space in which we have dinners every week for our cafe guests. And it's also not a stranger to worship. We've had our Easter services this year actually in this space because at that time we knew we would have more guests than our chapel could handle. And so we have used this space for worship, and we are excited to move into here to do that again. But it's not just because of seating capacity, because if anything, the cafe has taught us over the last almost 2 years now is that hospitality is not just important, it's sacred. Hospitality is the way we show God's love and God's welcome to our neighbors. And so we want to welcome our neighbors to worship. And one of the important things to us is that if you come in as a family, that you have enough space to sit together. And we think that this dining room will allow groups that come in to sit together more easily. And this space is also very easy to get to. It's just kind of a straight walk in from the entrance. And we think that'll make that guest experience of our space even more welcoming. And beyond that, there's some worship elements that we're excited that we can do with some more space and some more flexibility. And so we're excited about the possibilities of some things we can do in worship itself as well. And so we're really excited about this space as an opportunity for our community to grow, not just in numbers, but in depth of love for God and each other. And so in the coming weeks ahead, we're excited about what's coming up, and we have even more fun things to share in the weeks ahead. But if you could just be in prayer for us, for our community, for our city, that we might just figure out how to best cultivate our love, our hospitality, our welcoming spirit for our community, so that we can worship and love and live into what God has for us. And so I can't wait. I hope to see you there.